Oh, honey, I'm just bursting with goss.
Ooh, bursting buttons. So much happening this week and lots of internet scuttlebutts.
New faces to DJ gigs.
Ooh, faces in Sacramento? Love them. Plus a very special extended tip spot with Lady Bunny.
And we even have video proof of this happening with the actual Lady Bunny. Yes.
Plus some politiques and a quick trip into the cave.
Are you ready to goss, my sister?
Oh, I'm ready.
I think so. Let's go.
Oh.
Mom!
Ready. Ooh, girl.
Are you ready?
You've got delivery confirmation.
Ding! Welcome back for another steaming, piping, scalding serving of hot goss. This is our weekly chat show where we talk about, we got a really big show where we talk about events in our lives, gossip and politics, and take a deep dive.
Deep dive!
Let's get into some.
Oh, gosh. Who's that guy you were impersonating? Is that Mike somebody? The old school?
Is it Ed Sullivan?
Yeah, it's either him or the guy named Mike something.
Lawrence Welk?
No, there's an... Oh, yeah, maybe it was Lawrence Welk. Yeah, it's the guy that Fred Armisen impersonates on SNL.
A really big show.
There's a lot of really big shows happening. The Drew Barrymore show. They're giving shows.
It's giving shows. There were shows at the door, mama.
Shows. The Drew Barrymore show had our sister Mikey Meeks on it, doing her little Drew Barrymore impersonations.
Doing her little, No, this is a big deal.
What's the real prize? Winning Snatch Game or winning a spot on the person's show you impersonated on Snatch Game?
Exactly. And here's the thing. Someone tweeted, and it sums it up perfectly. This is why you do... No, it was something like... The things that can happen when you do a real person on Snatch Game. The Tooth Fairy ain't gonna invite you nowhere, girl.
I said what I said.
This is true.
And in the group chat, we were like, wow, Eartha Kitt didn't invite you anywhere, Jujubee. What the fuck? We need to all tweet Eartha Kitt and just let her know. She's been real quiet. She has been radio silent.
You did Mae West and who else?
Yeah.
Lady Bunny.
Oh.
Lady Bunny.
Well, I mean, plenty of opportunities there.
Hey, girl. Hey, Rue. That's my Lady Bunny.
Did you watch Mikey Meeks on the Drew Barrymore show?
I saw the clip. I thought she was very funny. They were very funny together. It was like looking when you put two mirrors perpendicular to each other and you can see infinity. That's sort of what it felt like.
I love that. And there's a dog, too. There's some dog wandering around the set.
Yes.
Girl, can I tell you what happened?
To be a dog.
At the Wells Fargo on Vine, I walk in.
The Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street. I wish I could be. What happened at the Wells Fargo?
A woman put her purse down too close to the man in front of her, and he said, "Can you give me some space?" And she said, "You're an evil man." And then she started screaming, and the guy tried to de-escalate, and then the guy, he yelled over to the security guard, 30 feet away by the door, "Hey, little help?" And she said, "You think I give a fuck?" And she didn't get up. And then the manager came out, and I was like, "They're done fighting. Help me." Because the Wells Fargo charges people to cash in their ones. I saw a currency charge order on my account, and I was like, "What's that? That's so strange." So if you have more than...
Because I'm gagged.
Me too. And he's like, oh, well, this has been our policy for years. I was like, this has happened once to me in 15 years of banking here. And I turn in, once you hit like a certain amount of ones, I think it's like 700 or 1,000 or something, they charge you for every 100 after that. And I was
You
like,
get tipped a lot.
well, it was a lot of ones, yeah. But it was like a couple.
$1,000? What brunch
It was
are you doing?
Honey, it was the Montana gig. That Montana
I want to
gig,
do this gig. Billings, Montana.
it was the gig. And then Dallas too. I had some ones left over from the same bag, but
The dead don't die.
no, they don't. But for them to charge me, I was like, I'm a business banker customer, and you guys shut down the business center, and then you took away your Saturday hours, and now it's not open till 6, it's open till 5, and now you got these chargers actually doing their job and following the orders. They have never charged me for change. I was gagged. So fuck you, Wells Fargo, and the horse you rode in on, and the covered wagon you rode in on.
Could you possibly go to a different bank for that practice?
I could, but it makes sense to go to the bank that I walk to and work to, but what I'm going to be doing now.
Do you deposit it, or
No.
are you just switching them?
I'm just switching it.
Clever
And-
girl.
And what I'm going to do now is do 990 at a time.
Okay.
They're not going to get me with their 13-cent charge. You think
Well-
I didn't have plans for that dime and those 3 pennies? How dare?
So wait, it was a 13-cent charge?
Well, it was 26 because there were a lot of ones.
Mama, you tip the bartender who gives you one. So why wouldn't you tip
Sure.
the banker who has just
Well, the bartender is
Count
counting
it.
them. The bartender is counting them out by hand. The employee at the bank uses a little machine that takes very little
AI?
movement.
AI stealing our jobs? Look at this.
You know,
Also, you think that banker gets that 13 cents?
They should. They should. They worked hard.
I was mad.
Uncrumpling $1,000 bill. Could you imagine? I see. I'm guessing that you like flatten and face them on your way before the bank, right?
All of them look up at me. Yeah, they're flat and they all go the same direction. The corners are smoothed.
You don't show up with a bag of crumpled dollar bills and
No, I'm not
say,
you.
Sort this out. And could you give me some space? Could you move your purse, madam? It won't do.
She went off on this man. And he was just like, what did I do? Hollywood is crazy.
I love the security guard saying, I'm not getting the fuck up for this.
When she said it and looked at everybody, she said, you think I give a fuck? And it was loud enough that we could hear 30 feet away. I was like, oh, this is a job. This is not a career for you. Okay.
Well, speaking of careers, RuPaul is a DJ.
RuPaul
Michelle
is
is
a
the
DJ.
dance
Michelle's a Broadway
floor.
star.
Carson's the music. And Ross is
Ross
the
does
DJ.
craft service. Oh. RuPaul is not a DJ now. She has been a DJ. She has always been a great DJ. She keeps the party pumping on the floor. By the way, my
could
sister
have
would
gotten
love to be on
anyone.
All Stars, All Winners.
Meredith Marks. Paula Abdul.
Erica Jane. I know. She's DJing. She's DJing for some Pride gigs. And I'm not thrilled about that at all. But
Erica
hopefully-
Jane is a DJ. Hold
DJ
the
Pretty
clock.
Mess. DJ Pretty Mess. But hopefully by her gigs in June, the criminality that she has
bestowed
gotten
upon
away
the
with
earth.
so far will be made more aware to everybody, and they will see that she is she's a grifter who is not welcome in gay spaces. And hopefully they'll see that. But RuPaul's a great DJ, and she was at Universal Studios. She put on a cute little suit. She was bopping around. What song came on that she's like, "Oh, I was gonna go, but now, no, you need to see this." There was one song in particular that she was dancing to. Was it En Vogue?
She was
or-
doing Universal Orlando
Oh, baby.
gigs.
Yep, that's
Okay, mother.
the 6-digit $100,000 gigs.
Okay, mother. And she looked
Period.
great. I think maybe her wardrobe reflects maybe the size of the paycheck, because you know that she has done DJ gigs with like basically like the airport outfit.
Yes.
Hey, no shade. Go ahead. I would watch RuPaul DJ in her pajamas, which she has. And on this date, she said, I'm going to put on a neon suit. And she looked really, really adorable.
I bet we're going to see some TikToks in this suit very soon. Because she don't put her look on for nothing.
No, she gets her mileage out of it. You know?
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. She is.
RuPaul is a DJ, Michelle is the dance floor, Carson's the rhythm, Ross is the music. No?
Do you have any DJ aspirations anymore after Mexico City?
You love to bring this up. This happened like 20 years ago, and you're like still mad about it. You're
I'm
like,
not
how
mad.
could PEG do that to you? Don't
I'm
you
not mad.
remember what they did to you? No.
You were mad. You
I
were mad.
was mad because
I was
I
not
was
mad.
like,
Plucked.
because I was like, first of all, I'm not a DJ, but
Come
if I
on.
was, I would want to actually be pressing the buttons. And so what was happening was like, we need you to go out there and just press a button and pretend to DJ, and the music will play. And I was like, I'm not interested in doing that.
You have integrity.
That's false. Yes.
Yes.
Shimtegrity.
Remember those people that ran after our car and then fell down?
No.
And then they were like outreaching to, oh my God. It was the first time I'd ever seen people run after a car. And I was like, you were in the car with me. And a girl fell down, and I remember her reaching up and out, like still yelling, wanting us to like stop and like sign stuff or something. It was crazy. I love the fans in Mexico and South America. They are passionate.
Oh yeah, we got to feel like the Beatles.
We really
sure.
did. Did you see the Brits? It was an award show that was like, America doesn't have an award show like this, I don't think, where they just like award like the best of everything. America's more like, I think, categorized like Oscars
Yeah.
are movies, Emmys are TV, Grammys are music. This has like music, acting, personality awards all in one, I think, the Brits. And my favorite
Yeah.
part about the Brits was seeing Jade in this custom off-white outfit that was like, did you see it? It's so sharp. I'll pull it up. It's like off-white floral in like seafoam and like dusty peach that had removable layers. She had reveals, and it was like.
Did she sing a song, or she just was there?
She was there. She was last year's something, and so it was Jade's Brits 2026. Last year she wore like this diesel stonewashed denim wedding gown with a stonewashed denim bouquet also. It was beautiful. So I was like, how's she going to top that? But she did it. Look at
In 2025, Jade won Best Pop Act and Best Song at the Brits. So she was sort of doing her victory lap this year.
the legging into the boot, and then that whole overcoat came.
Jade. Get
This
her,
whole-
Jade.
Get her, Jade, get her. And then there was a removable overcoat with just the legging, and it was like an after party outfit that looked so fierce. I mean, it's like she's a drag queen. She's doing reveals. She got it all. I live.
She is an honorary drag queen, and we salute
My
you,
daughter.
darling.
Yes, we do.
Why don't we take a quick break? We have a very special guest on today's episode. Speaking of my Snatch Game character,
Well, we'll
her
put down
name is Woman Rabbit. And she is an icon and a diva of drag. But first, we have a rainbow spotlight. It's called Boyfriend by Two Charm. Let's take a listen, and we'll be right
it.
back.
podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, time. That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag.
Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you can do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
Once in a lifetime, we get a legendary guest. The legend, the icon, the big-haired buxom beauty.
She refused to put a card down for incidentals. Her name is
Lady
Bunny!
Hi.
This is a big
Good
deal.
to be here. No, I've never been in studio with you two.
We're honored to have you.
So glad
what
you're
are
here.
what are us men gonna speak about today?
Uh,
Sports?
I know. I wish we
Or
were
chicks.
men doing podcasts. Men, they just lay on a couch like in their pajamas and they're like, "Yeah, can we do that? Let's do that next time."
I'm
Next
already kind of doing that.
Just being butch guys.
But I had to get out of the snow. We had 2 back-to-back blizzards.
Oh my God, I know.
In New York, and I just had to come out here and get some sunshine, get a wig done, and
Yeah, you
do
look
a
beautiful.
So you
I didn't know it was mating season.
you went to Outfitters to get a Lady Bunny wig?
Yeah. No,
Did they make it big enough? Because this
I
is
get
like
to-
science.
Well, I get it tomorrow. This is a Marco. But the thing about the Marco's wigs is when he does them for me, and I told him to do this, so it's not like it's an accident. I don't like those old lady updos that look like 5 hairs combed up into a B-52 style. And then, you can see through them. So that's my fear. And so he stacks the wigs without really teasing them, which enables me to just throw them in a suitcase. But they're just too heavy. So I want to experiment with some that are like hard and teased.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to check it. You're going to have to be nice to it and carry it on in a nice bag.
I know. Well, I did that. Bitter Betty, aka Sarah Andrews. Okay, so we'd never met before, but we're friends and we speak on the phone a lot. Yeah, I love her, and her husband Taylor. And so
Hey, Tater Tot.
I just went to Nashville before here. She did a wig for me. I took it on the plane in a garment bag and stuck it in the overhead compartment. That wig is gone. That wig was gone.
Someone stole it?
Yeah, and I had been wanting to shoot some. I mean, I don't know who the hell would want to steal a Lady Bunny wig. Well, unless Trixie,
a Delta flight attendant,
unless Trixie Mattel was sitting in coach, and she just snatched them. But it wasn't like a Louis Vuitton garment bag. It was like a pink vinyl disposable Kmart. And so, I mean, I filled out a report, but luckily Outfitters.
My wig!
I know.
Some crook is running around with that on their head. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, somebody is. I mean, someone cleaning the plane? Who would want that?
Pilfering.
No one would want that.
She got wigs stolen too.
Yeah.
A bag of them.
Did you have wigs when you got there?
DFW. No, I was coming home from a gig, and in DFW they got stolen. But I've left stuff on a plane, and then to get it back, I left stuff on a plane in Berlin, and I was going to Italy to get it back to America. It cost $870 because I had to get a courier. Otherwise, they're like, "No, we just hold on to it. You have to pick it up."
Jesus.
I am certain that with your lovely wigs, it was well worth it.
You could have just stopped at "I am sir."
I could have stopped at age 50.
No, then we never would have met you.
Girl, the last time you saw me in New York, I was blitzed.
Oh, at Easter.
Because it was weed and the booze.
And your birthday was Easter.
Yes.
So, like, there was a point
Easter
where
Bunny.
I think
get it.
you were trying to find your center of gravity because she was laying flat on a picnic table outside at nighttime.
Sometimes
And then they're like,
gotta
"Can
do
you go
it."
get Bunny?" And I was like, "Why?" And they're like, "You'll see." I was like, "Oh."
I just did that same party again with Mistress
Flamer?
Isabel, Stoned.
Oh, okay.
That $3 bill. And
The redhead girl. What's her name?
Alexis
Yeah,
Kamiek.
I love her.
Yeah, I love her too. And Mistress, who I'd never met, and she did her like strawberry blonde wig and no makeup.
Oh, it's like a character,
Eleanor.
like Gladys.
Eleanor.
Yeah.
Eleanor,
That's
yeah.
right.
Mhm.
Anyway, that was a fun night. I didn't get drunk like that, but I did take off my wig, and as I was leaving, I walked out, and there was a young guy manning the hot dog stand, and he was like, "Come over here," in between 2 trucks, and wanted me to feel his dick, and it was
And
hard.
did you?
And all I can say is that if your dick gets hard at looking at me with no wig on, there's a cover for every pot.
Honey.
So, what kind of hot
Woman.
dog did you get? What'd you get on your hot dog?
Well, I mean, I think he was Muslim, which is very strange to be selling hot dogs, but I don't know exactly where it was from.
Have you thought about helping with the Iran war?
Like pig. I don't eat pork.
You just
That
do
would be
it?
cannibalism.
Are you watching season 18 of Drag Race? Do you watch the current season?
Do you
No,
own a television?
no, I don't. I did watch, I think, season 16, the first segment when you got to meet the queens. That was the one with Mistress and Sugar and Spice. Wasn't it 16 or 15?
That was
okay.
Sasha.
Well, I really liked meeting all them.
Yeah.
But then when I would see clips of the challenges, I'm just like, I'm not interested in this. I wanted to know what they said before some editor came in. I mean,
Sure.
Mistress was bitchy and funny. And
Yeah.
I actually liked a lot of them on that season. I thought Sugar and Spice were cute. I don't remember all. Oh, I love the one that made the ice water.
Irene.
As a
Irene's
talent.
Irene in person is a dynamo. I love working with her.
Okay.
Those
Yeah.
Seattle girls are great. Where are you from originally? Georgia?
I'm from Wilmington, North Carolina, but I grew up in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Mm.
Yeah.
Chattanooga.
Chattaboogie. Chattavegas. Some call it now.
Oh.
Because I guess from the smaller towns, if you go in there, there's a little bit of,
Fun.
I don't know, gambling or whatever. But
Oh.
they're trying to screw those the drag queens out of doing shows again. That they were trying. The
Oh, they have a
Republicans were
drag ban
trying
again?
well, they're working on it, But I remember growing up and you couldn't tip the drag queens. You had to fold it up and put it on a rail, and then they could pick it up. You couldn't touch them. It was some kind of weird.
That's the law in LA too, actually. Even though, I mean, with women, you would never like grab and then like put it in there. But with men and go-go boys,
Donald
we always,
Trump would grab him by the pussy.
this is true.
I don't know if he has anything to put in there.
This is like they're trying to make the laws the same for the drag queens and the strippers. So it's not a
Right.
double standard.
It is a double standard, but one of the things that I talk about in this upcoming show, Don't Bring the Kids, which basically I just want people to know that the show's nasty before they buy a ticket. So I try
Adult
to,
content.
Isn't your picture on the on the flyer?
Yes, it is heavily airbrushed. And the picture was taken 30 years ago. No,
From the Hubble.
So I was watching, scrolling Facebook, and a beautiful, beautiful former Miss Continental named, oh God, she's the blonde one that's so tall from Florida. Oh, the name escapes
Erica
me.
Norell.
No, she's not blonde.
Mimi Marks?
No, it's that same generation. She's super, Dana Douglas.
Oh,
Dana
yeah.
Yes.
Douglas.
So she commented on this when they were trying to classify drag as adult entertainment.
Yeah.
And she said, well, you know what? I hate to break it to you, but if you're at a brunch taking pictures with kids in pasties and a G-string, that is adult entertainment. And she's right. There's no men or women dressed in G-strings like that. And so another queen said, I do 3 drag brunches every Sunday. The first 2 are family friendly. That's how we build them. The third one is anything goes. So don't bring your kid
bring the
unless you're an
kids.
Osborne family member.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
But you know what I mean? I mean, it's so in this show, I do discuss the drag queen story hours because I think it's ridiculous that anyone would say that drag queens are trying to sexually groom
Girl.
kids. Oh, in a library with fluorescent lighting at noon when the brats are with their parents. I mean, that's just ridiculous. If I want to molest kids, I'll do it like straights in a van
Or church.
Church. The Vatican.
Church, exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think that, I don't even like kids. In the immortal words of Michael Jackson, fuck them kids. But
Wait, do
Jesus
you know why Michael
Christ.
Jackson didn't blow bubbles ever?
because he was too old.
No, he didn't want to get chimp hair in his mouth.
Oh.
His chimp was in bubbles. Bunny, I'm
These are
excited.
all gold. You could borrow any of these
Oh,
jokes.
thank
They were
you.
probably from
Yeah.
her.
Thank you.
For your
Steal from the
material.
best.
But I mean, obviously, it's ridiculous. The drag queen story hours are meant to preach tolerance. There is suicide within the gay, drag, trans community. And so I could totally understand that. But they did one around the corner from me at the gay center. And they said, the queen that was reading them had a t-shirt with big letters. I don't want to look cis and I don't want to be cisgender.
Mhm.
And what happens when the 4-year-old comes home and says, Mommy, I really liked her. Are you cis? Yes. Oh. I mean, there's nothing wrong with cis people. And I think that's a really awful message to be having. I mean, you can say that cis people, or breeders, as we call them in our day, you can say that they have certain characteristics, boorish, zero fashion sense, stuff like that. But I mean,
little exposure to the arts.
Yeah. But also you got to remember, so if you were 20 and you were asked to do a drag queen story hour, and maybe you'd been drunk for the past 3 nights. So you say, I'm going to do my Rihanna number. It always works.
S&M. The kids love it. They learn to spell S and M.
Yes, it's perfect for kids.
Yes.
But
spaghetti and meatballs.
Get Meatball out there. That'd be great.
Yes, no.
She'd love to yell, get the gun around the kids.
No. I'm seeing Meatball tomorrow for dinner. Anyway, I think that the whole thing is a big wedge issue that is the drag queen story hours are not mandatory. If you don't want to go to that little room in the library, don't go.
Yeah.
Go to the macrame workshop.
What's worse, watching people get beat up in sports like football and boxing, that's entertainment to kids too. Or watching someone in a wig read a story.
Yeah.
What is more damaging in the and I'd say if it was you, probably you.
Yeah. Well,
Was that a read?
I think the boxing isn't interested in the football because those people get beat up senseless.
Yeah.
And, I mean, but unlike some of the cancel culture people within the gay community or the LGBTQ community, I don't have the desire to go and pick it outside a boxing ring. Of course, if I did it in drag, you might get some good dick out there. But,
Oscar De La Hoya would borrow a body stocking, honey. You know why.
But if
Leg
you
Avenue.
are, I mean, I think that's awful. But that's what they want to do. So I don't want to shut them down. I just don't want to patronize it. Why do we have to shut things down?
Just because we don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, even with Dave Chappelle, and transphobic jokes, even I just don't. I mean, let them do their thing. And at one point, there was a reggae artist named Buju Banton, and I said, well, he's rapping about killing gays and bati boys, and I mean, I don't like that, but at the same time, if you believe in freedom of speech,
it's like
you believe in all freedom of speech. So if that gets his crowd going, and I don't have to, see it, I don't know. It's a weird thing. But if you did get asked in your 20s to do, say, nobody has ever been able to see drag unless they were serving alcohol in venues on TV or drag brunches. Sometimes they would. So it's a totally new thing for us to adapt to. Okay, here's another thing I've really had to realize recently. A friend of mine who does social media stuff with me, he's from Oklahoma. He used to be a Republican fundraiser, then he was a Democratic fundraiser. He told me they posted footage of me dancing at Come On Everybody in Brooklyn, where I have a little monthly residency. And his friend in Oklahoma commented, oh, I would really like to see her. And he was like, no, I'd like to see her perform. He was like, no, you wouldn't. And we have to admit that. We live in a blue bubble. I'm the furthest thing from conservative, but there are conservative people out there. And to them, just a person in drag is much. So then if your ass is hanging out and you're I can understand. And here's something that most people don't discuss about this. These programs are paid for by local governments, state governments. So if you don't like your taxes going to pay for drag stuff or boxing stuff or, whatever it is, you have a right to say, I don't want my money to go to this because it's your money. But they've gone way too far. Nobody is trying to sex up kids trying to read a damn story.
They don't tip. They don't tip. They don't have phones. They can't Venmo us.
Not even coins.
I don't want their sticky fingers. They probably have jelly all over them. Now,
do you have a favorite Lady Bunnyism or a favorite Lady Bunny line from a song?
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, my favorite is Can't Member.
The joke is
I can't remember that joke.
The joke is I read in a scientific journal that there's a correlation between memory loss and giving very good oral sex.
Who told you that?
Do you remember what else or Do you want to know what else that scientific study said?
What?
Can't remember.
Tormenting me with my own material.
Also, can anybody understand what Tony Braxton is saying?
Yeah, well, now I have new impersonations.
You do? Can we see him in the show?
Yes, Billie Eilish.
Oh, yeah? You do Billie Eilish music?
Yes, Bad Bunny.
Oh, my God, amazing.
I mean, Bad Bunny is either, hey. I mean, come on.
You've been Bad Bunny for years.
Honey, when I first heard him, I was like, Bad Bunny? That's what my uncle used to call me when I forget to swallow.
Now, speaking of swallowing.
You're doing a tour.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, what are you going to...
Well, I was just excited because I had heard that there was some dried fruit in the lobby, and I didn't know about your collaboration with Hello, I'm Ugly.
But, hello, I'm regular.
Oh,
Eating
yes.
those dried fruits,
yes.
girl.
It'll get you
Yes.
together.
So how long have you been working with Hello, I'm Ugly?
You mean you in Alaska or this brand? Give me one.
You're doing a tour.
The girl, that ain't no apricot.
Bunny food. Oh,
It
yeah.
is-
They
it
said
is
they're,
ugly.
That
they
looked
said
like
they're
something in my underwear.
This is kibble, honey.
Try
I don't. It says beautiful on the inside.
It is. It is.
So you.
I'm not beautiful on the
Yeah.
inside or outside.
I want to see your colonoscopy.
You're doing a tour with flip phone events. You're doing earlier show times. And you're doing comedy venues like
Yes.
the Helium, the Improv, City Winery, right?
Yep.
Yes. Where can people get tickets for your event?
Flipphoneevents.com. And I'm actually doing Don't Bring the Kids Up and Down the Eastern. So this show has been touring for 3 years, but I have a new show, and I'm going to do that in D.C.
Okay.
on April 9th, and that is Bunny Butcher's Broadway.
Oh.
A lot of people, you know, they're like, Bunny, that's not like you. You parody pop songs and tell, dirty jokes. And, well, I can also parody Broadway songs. But the interesting thing is that I have a lot in common with a well-loved Broadway diva.
Michelle Visage.
Patti LuPone? Who? Patti LuPone?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what we have in common?
What?
Neither one of us looks good dressed as a woman. So
We're gonna take a break. Give it up for Lady Bunny. Dun 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 dun. We are back, and we have a game for you,
okay.
Ms. Bunyan.
Yes.
This is a game called Hard to Swallow.
It's not you at the entrance of the Lincoln Tunnel,
Mhm.
which I am thankful for that info of when the first shift workers get off.
Mhm.
You've always guided me well.
We know that you're politically outspoken,
Yes.
okay? We all follow you online. But we want to hear your opinions on a few hot topics.
Yes.
Now, the rule is 3 words or less.
Oh,
Okay. It's very hard. This is a challenge.
okay.
Because I know you could expound on all of
Oh,
these
yes.
for hours. So,
But like my natural nails, keep it short.
Yes.
So the first one up is AI's. I thought it was Al's environmental impact. Al's environmental impact. AI's environmental impact. How does AI impact the environment?
In 3 words?
well,
I don't.
3 to 10. A sentence.
How does a computer impact the
Okay.
environment?
Because of the data centers.
What?
Yes, the data centers eat up energy and clean water in low-income neighborhoods. There's a big center in Louisiana But the thing is that I think is so funny about this, and I'm way over my 10 words, is that not everybody knows this. Not everyone knows
I don't.
this.
Right.
And so
I don't
it's
want
like,
to.
So when honey, I'm old and can't see, so I'm scrolling on my phone, then I post a video and they're like, delete this, it's AI. I'm like, how can I tell if it's AI? But I think people should be a little nicer to each other and say, oh, dude, if we post these AI, we're going to just get more of it. Can you not feature this as much? I mean, but at the same time, we've all got to make interesting content, and it's convenience. The devil's always convenient. But they're also saying when they give us, when they take half of our jobs away with AI, they're going to have to be giving us a UBI, universal, not your urinary tract infection, a universal basic income.
Yeah.
Which, what? So you just wake up and you're like, and I mean, you get a check. I mean, that is communism. When the government pays for absolutely everything, that is communism.
And that would be great. Next topic.
If they gave you a lot.
Yeah. Let's get, and that's the thing with the minimum wage. It's like, that's shit. You think the universal basic income is going to be good? It's probably not.
No.
Next one. Democrats and Republicans are the same.
Period.
Well,
go.
Both love war.
Girl.
You said it.
They do. That's 3 words.
Speaking.
Ding, 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 ding.
Funny, you won.
10 points.
Another pointless war, Iran.
They've been trying to start that war since I was a teen.
Girl.
Yeah, that's what Trump said. He said Biden's going to attack Iran.
Yes.
And now Trump did it.
Well, Trump has let his followers down. He campaigned as a peace candidate. And I know a lot of people on the left don't even pay attention to what he does, but he said, I'm going to fix the economy. Then when he won, even before he took office, he said, well, that's going to be too hard and it's going to take a while. So the number one reason that people, voted for him because they didn't like Biden, he got rid of. Then he said he would end the war with Russia on day one. He did not, and now it's everything: Greenland, Cuba,
Venezuela.
It's just a kidnapping a head of state who I understand is not the, biggest sweetheart, to all Venezuelans, but the working class Venezuelans like it.
Yeah. Guns.
I'm from a no-gun family, but for years I was ready to give you the liberal talking points of, well, when they shut down gun, no, you couldn't have those assault weapons in UK or Japan. There were no more mass shootings. I was ready to give you those talking points. And then I see T.S. Madison with a giant machine gun, and I'm like, I cannot tell anyone who does not feel safe how to protect themselves or not. I can tell you that most of the deaths from guns are a guy shooting their wife or girlfriend. I saw a lot of them are pregnant. Like, oh, but I ain't paying that child support. I mean, that's really shocking. But so I can give you all the liberal talking points. But if you do not feel safe,
bang,
you need something.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've been robbed, and I know that I wish I would have my gun.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't want to shoot your hairdresser.
Amazon.
Oh, well, I love it that people all over the country can get, stuff quickly and conveniently. But that means that there used to be 3 or 4 stores in New York that sold big lady shoes. Now there's one. So, it's like, how do you buy shoes online? I mean, I do it sometimes, but.
Yeah. And if the price is cheap for us, somebody's paying for it.
Yeah.
Somebody's
and also what
I
I learned the hard way is that when you're ordering stuff from Temu, because I put the moo in Temu and the he in shine. And let me tell you something. An XL over there is a small.
That's not a drag XL.
5XL or 4XL.
Oh my gosh. What do you think of healthcare in America?
Well, it's way behind every other developed country that's had Medicare for all. So I strongly support that. I wish Democrats would so you got to have a path towards what you want. You can't just say, "Ooh, I want it," and he says he's going to give it to us. It's got to be like, will they be able to pass that with this Congress? Does this person have a record of not taking money from the insurance industry?
Right.
It's not just like somebody says they want, because I think Pete Buttigieg campaigned on Medicare for all who want it. And Kamala actually, because he wanted to steal Bernie's fire, because he's known as the Medicare for all guy.
Right.
Okay.
So, and Kamala supported Medicare for all when she ran for president in 2020, not in 2024. So is the country moving to the right, even within the Democratic Party? Because I'm going to denounce it.
I mean, it's wealth care, not health care. You have to be rich to be healthy in this country. My sister has MS, and if someone else didn't pay for her insurance generously, it would have gotten worse, and she wouldn't feel her fingers or her toes anymore.
Yeah.
But the medicines that they gave her are like $3,000 a month.
Oh, I know.
It's a scam.
Unless you're on insurance.
Well, now they're saying that they may the government may not foot the bill under the Republicans for PrEP, which if you pay out of pocket is $2,000 a month. I'll tell you the truth. When I had to renew my insurance this year, I didn't renew it. I knew I have to get like some blood work done. I'll just pay out of pocket. In 2 years, I'll be 65, and it's Medicare for all. So I have to risk it because I was homeless last year and was spending all this money in Airbnbs and cheap hotels. So, the coffer is bare.
You didn't want to just bridge and tunnel a little bit?
Huh?
Little bridge and tunnel?
What do you mean?
Bridge and tunneling is when you find someone to hook up with so you don't have to go home through a bridge or a tunnel to Jersey or Long Island or wherever else.
Honey, trust me. I am hooking up with a hamburger more than I am hooking up with any other kind of meat. I just like the Lord works in mysterious ways. Because around the same time that your old ass loses interest in sex, don't nobody want to fuck you. So,
the circle
the hot
of
dog
life.
man did.
He without a wig.
Okay.
Well, whatever. Maybe like you're working the Continental Congress.
Yeah, or boxing rink.
Mm-hmm.
Nicki Minaj MAGA makeover.
Yes. I don't understand it. But what we have to understand is that a lot of religious people, whether they're white, black, or Latino people could be very severe Catholics that do not support abortion rights on a deep level.
Mm-hmm.
So while I'm not 100% understanding it, and if we're going to have to boycott, that's going to be the easiest boycott for me ever because I don't like her music. I like Starships, but I'm white. Mm-hmm. I don't know if she's being paid. There has been a discussion within the Black community. I don't know if you know those YouTubers. One of them died, and I don't think they do it anymore. Silk and Diamond, two Black women who were kind of dressed up like BAPs. So what their whole thing is, and double the number of Black men voted for Trump in this election than the last one. And I was lucky enough to have a driver who was a Black guy who was talking about, in the barber shop where, straight Black guys go to get their haircut. He said, Trump. I said, why did they go for him? He said he was going to give the military like $14,000 and he was going to give some sort of stimulus of $6,000. So, I mean, people say all kinds of things, but so I don't really know what Nikki's angle is. If she is religious, if she may be being paid.
It was for her
wants
husband.
to get her husband off of a sex offender list.
Oh, okay.
Or possibly
like a pardon or something.
Or maybe it's like to do with her her citizenship status, or who knows what it is. It just feels very inauthentic.
Huh? She would be worrying about citizenship status at her level?
Don't know.
Seems like she could get the best immigration lawyer going. But I know very little about her, but religious people are going to show themselves if they're fundamentalists that's why they want war with Israel, because that will have the second coming. We don't run into people in mega churches, but they're there. They're in the churches. So I don't quite know. But one thing, I don't like cancellation, because if they'll cancel her, they'll cancel me or you or Alaska. I think it's okay for me to still like the one song of hers and or play it. I mean, I don't think everyone is necessarily that political. And, we rush to shut everyone down who we don't agree with. And I did watch the Bad Bunny Super Bowl halftime, and he didn't even need to perform. There were articles out when he was cast saying that this is going to be inclusive. He only sings in Spanish. This is going to represent, Puerto Rico and all this other stuff. So you could have taken an identical article before, and after.
Right.
And I asked a straight friend what he thought. He was watching for the football. He said, I thought it was great.
Yeah.
He's a white guy. A lot of Puerto Rican friends said that was a good representation. They were proud. A conservative Puerto Rican friend who's closer to my age said, I don't want Puerto Rico to be represented by women twerking with their asses out. And then a black trans Facebook friend said, I just wish there could have been subtitles. And everyone jumped all over. No. She wasn't saying, I hate Spanish and I hate Spanish people and I don't want them in the country. She watched and she wanted to check it out more. Know what he was saying. So it's almost like you can be a Democrat and not like that halftime show. You can be a Republican and like it.
Yeah.
And a whole lot of Latinos voted for Trump this time around.
My dad asked me if I liked the part with the two guys. And I was like, what? And I went back and watched it. There were like two guys dancing with each other right in a car door kind of. And I was like, that's great. Showing homosexuality, active homosexuality on the Super Bowl. I don't care that I only understood every other word because I've been on Duolingo. I'm on day 995. I'm getting up
Bilingual beauty.
Trabajo.
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 No estoy jugando, pera.
You lost me.
That means I'm not joking, bitch.
Okay.
I'm not playing.
But yeah, I think it's difficult when we try to force these social, political, like for example, Patti LuPone was canceled, and it was really was the ultimate racist. Then Nicole Scherzinger, who I did go to see in Sunset Boulevard because she had liked a hat that said "Make Jesus Great Again." All the gays were plotting and saying, "Don't win. You can't win the Tony."
I was one of
so
them.
it's like but you know what? I saw it. I've never seen a pop singer sing legitimately like that. And I don't even love that music, but she fucking killed it. I do not like these. I'm wearing all black Lululemon, the whole cast. I hate that. If you're doing Sunset Boulevard, you come out with a big shawl collar
and a turban.
Yeah.
Come on,
I mean, and she wore her hair long, which no woman the age of Norma Desmond would really wear.
Yeah.
But I don't know why we have to say, oh, Broadway is ours, and you, Kristen Chenoweth, and you, so-and-so have to be canceled. People feel differently about stuff. And as someone from the South, I have relatives who are Republicans. I don't agree with them at all, but they may be good mothers, good at their job. That doesn't mean that they're just like a total wash. And I think we've got to, this is so silly. This is more RuPaul than me. Understand each other. I actually liked one of Ru's videos where he said, you don't have to, everything doesn't have to line up. You can, and so I'm really wary of the hive mind. I'm really wary when we lose critical thinking and we do things because our peers are doing it and not because we really feel that way, or even worse, which is a very democratic thing to do, virtue signal about causes that you're really not involved in, but which you want to seem woke or whatever. So
the cancellation and the hate thing with Nicole for me was you're put together by all these gay men, and like these theater icon women are put together and exalted by these gay men, and then the things that they say or the way that they let us know that they vote don't align with our rights being the same as their rights all the time. And then you think, oh, they're straight people and they might have kids too, so they're going to pass that hate down. That's what worries me, and that's why I'm vocal about it.
But did she vote for Trump or just like a hat on a Russell?
She's never given a straight answer about it.
But her whole family is Republican, and she's from a red state.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's. I mean, I was speaking about this last night. We kind of have to realize, and somebody that came up in the South, every gay bar owner is probably a Republican. I mean, if you're white, I mean, this is, I mean, how much can you divorce from that? I still want people in Louisville to come and see my show, even if they voted for Trump. You know what I tell them? I do this thing about Sasha Colby and them trying to eliminate hormones, and I won't give away the joke, but I always say, even if you are a Republican, 67% of Americans support trans rights. You could call the Republican that you voted for and say, back off of the trans people, or you're not getting my vote again. I've kept you in office. You could do that. And they would, I mean, I don't know, because I think I think that the Republicans and the Democrats are using some of these issues as a wedge
to split us,
so that we're not talking about how the economy sucks under both. Look at your bathroom in here. I went to a Chinese bath. It's a single stall, and if there's a male and a female image, I still didn't know which one to use.
She went
you went both.
But
Took
if
a
you
shit
close
one
the door
and the other,
and you're alone, I mean, why did they have those stalls in schools where you could look over them and look underneath them? I mean, it was fun. But no, I mean, why do they have that anyway? I mean, have some privacy. But you know, this is Alabama airports have this now, or like a gender non-specific bathroom, and I go to it not because I'm gender non-specific. Well, I might be gender.
Can't remember.
No, I might be gender fluid. That's when I'm in drag and I have diarrhea.
I'm gonna say that's when you need the Depends.
Yes,
gender fluid.
So I don't know. It's I'm not saying, you know, like, I mean, listening to that guy talk about
her name's Alaska.
You know, this really cool black guy. We were driving from like Wyoming, 2.5 hours or something in between gigs at these comedy clubs. It was wonderful to chat with him. How else could I have access into a black men's barbershop except for the glory hole? You know, I mean, you know, I mean, if okay,
I'm gonna sit in the front.
Y'all are like, shut up, bitch. But I'll tell you one more thing. So there was a lady on Twitter who tweeted that her friend voted for Trump because he was going to give $20,000 to help you buy a home for first-time home buyers. No, darling, that was Kamala. If you need money to help you buy a home, which most people, you know, do, you are too lazy to go to the two candidates' website and look on there and see. Like you, I mean, this is that we are so lazy.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And we vote based on who we want a beer with. You ain't never gonna have beer with them.
And Trump doesn't drink. So don't trust him.
His own supporters are against him because he didn't release the Epstein files. He did not stop the war in Russia, and he didn't fix the economy. So that Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is a Christian conservative, I'm an atheist lefty, but I admire her, as hated as she is by the Democrats for this. Trump called her a traitor. She said, you did not do anything you promised to do. I quit.
The stringy blonde hair lady?
Yes. Yeah. The MAGA queen.
So she hates Donald Trump now?
Well, he called her a traitor, and she's done nothing but boost him. And she's, you know.
Did she want the Epstein files out or something?
She wanted the Epstein files out, like many Trump voters.
It's our right.
She wanted the economy to be.
Everyone does.
Yeah. I mean, who says Democrats and Republicans can't work together? Look at Jeffrey Epstein.
And on that note, go to flipphoneevents.com. Get your tickets to see Lady Bunny. How many cities are you doing?
I think it's about 15, but I'm also doing, I know it's Tampa,
all over.
Orlando. I'm also doing a play at Louisville and just other little things, DJing at Tribe in Nashville coming up, and just my little DJ residency in Brooklyn.
The gigs, honey.
Thank you so much for coming on our show. We love you. We quote you every single day. So thank you for being here.
Sad people.
We can't wait to see Bunny Butcher's Broadway.
Yes, it is demented.
And all that jizz.
Yes, that's in there. And so is
Your son'll
Beauty and
come
the
out.
Transgendered.
Wait, what is the beast? What
A tale that's oh so ripe, as stank as it could be. Even Donald Trump would not grab a cunt that smells so ungodly. Take the garbage out, break a window, please. Something, 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 pussy and the yeast. And sometimes I do laugh still when I sing that
you
one.
should.
The yeast. Oh my
I didn't mean to
God.
get y'all hard before.
You're so
Thank
funny,
you for
Bunny.
being with us.
Thank
Lady
you.
Bunny.
Bunny, bunny, bunny.
Oh, gonna get this wig off my head and have another edible.
We are back. Let's clear up the confusion regarding Jim Carrey's face. Now, I don't know if you know this, but sometimes in Hollywood, these Hollywood types, they get a little nip tuck. Willam was on that show. They get a little, tweaking, a little
They do that in Australia too.
enhancements or augmentations to their face. So what had happened was Jim Carrey looked a little bit fresh, a little bit different when she came out and did some interviews at the César Awards in France. And a lot of people are saying Jim Carrey revealed too many secrets about Hollywood over his career, and so he has been body snatched and has been replaced with a different person who's wearing a Jim Carrey, prosthetic mask.
Alexis Stone.
Well, let me get to that. So it started out as he's been body snatched, he's wearing prosthetics. There are also people who theorize that people like Joe Biden and, Hillary Clinton have all sort of had this transformation done. They've been removed because they've said too much or revealed too much, and they've been replaced with, I don't know whether it's clones or people in prosthetics to take their place. His eye color was slightly different. His voice was kind of different. People speculated that he was signing his autographs with a different hand than his dominant hand. And now when you go online trying to find out if Jim Carrey is left-handed or right-handed, half the time you're going to find that he was right-handed and half the time you're going to find that he was left-handed. So there's confusion in the marketplace. And so what Alexis Stone simply did was she knew a lot of people were chatting about this. The clucking chickens were chitter-chattering about it. So she just made a post with a generic rubber mask on a head and said, Alexis Stone as Jim Carrey. People jumped on it as fact, although she was just trolling and she was just joking. It wasn't her. I don't know. I mean, it's up to you whether you think he's been body snatched and switched out for another person, but it seems as though it was him.
Couple of points. I can sign my name on a headshot with either hand, and I regularly do because it's not that hard. And my feet. And that one time with my butt, too, at that AA meet and greet.
Period.
So you could do 5 autographs at once.
Well, let's talk about nostrils, too, honey.
You want to talk about nostrils?
That's what we should do. We should do some bonus content where we put Sharpies in our holes and see who has the best penmanship.
This would be a great challenge on
Drag Race.
Rigged with Alaska and Willam. We have a letter. This is the moment where we go spelunking, unking. Deep inside the DMs. And the first message comes from Hamilton. Hamilton says, "Hi, dolls and dip. First time, long time. I'm writing in to offer an idea for the elimination process for Rigged with Alaska and Willam." This, of course, is our speculative competition drag show. When the final 2 are determined, the hostesses announce This is your last chance to save yourself from Elimination Lopez. Or lip sync assassin style. A wall lifts and reveals none other than Naisha Lopez. But she's armed with a chainsaw and has to chase the bottom two around until she kills one of them, eliminating them from the competition. Okay, we can.
No, because if I slip on the blood, no, I'm not doing all that. And then the gas fumes from the chainsaw, absolutely not. What about the environment? We're trying to move away from drag queens who hurt the environment.
The remaining girl is told Shantasia Lopez, Eustacia Lopez.
What about Stacia Sanchez?
They can Slacia Lopez and other Dacia Lopez. That's all. Love you all and the pod. Attached are some pics for priority boarding. Hamilton from Brooklyn, New York.
Do you like that?
Hamilton, these are very good ideas. We'd like to welcome you to guest produce Rigged with us. You'll
Alexander Hamilton's ass.
You'll be talent coordinator, which means you'll be blowing our guest judges.
Is that a public restroom that he's fully nude?
It looks like a gym or something or somewhere. Yes. But the beach shot?
Beautiful.
I want this body. This is
art. Shakakak art. Did I mention art?
There's landscape. There's movement. The earth is grounding him, and then he is giving himself a reach around underneath. Just, I don't know if he's trying to get sand out of his hole so he doesn't get a UTI, or if it got up the urethra, or what's going on. But Hamilton, we salute you.
And thank you for the notes. We're going to take some of those under advisement. And we will not credit you as a consultant because we're, scrupulous as businesswomen.
We'll be crediting. It might be a deferred compensation plan that we put them on.
Sure.
It might even be sliding, where we slide them out the door. We take their ideas because we learned from the best.
Shantasia Gaga Royale, Eustacia Sanchez.
We should get Sasha Sanchez on the pod. I love her.
Please. I'm obsessed with her.
It might be time for another little Padge pod.
She did Eartha Kitt as her winning talent. Speaking of which, Eartha Kitt, you need to contact Jujubee. This silence will not do. Eartha, what's good?
I never thought about that.
You've been real quiet. The joke here is that Eartha Kitt has died many, 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 many years ago.
Many, many years ago. I think that's a good idea, though, to do live characters for Umbrella. Our next message...
do a live characters. Any show you want to be on.
This comes from Nativity. What a name. Dearest Alaska and Willam, I was listening to Hot Goss today and heard you referencing murder and Glitterball City, and this week, and the etymology of the term Tina.
I love Crystal.
Tina Turner was known for her very jerky movements. And so people who were on crystal meth move this way. So we called it Tina.
And also, all the Tinas by Wigs by Vanity are on sale right now, 50% off. So go get your Tina. Go get your Tina from...
off Tina in Australia?
So basically... Courtney's selling Tina. Courtney and Vanity, but she's selling Tina.
I love Crystal.
So, although I am sure there are many explanations, I was heavily immersed in the circuit scene back in the late 90s, early 2000s when the term began. The way I understand it is that various club drugs were given girl names so people could communicate in code. Ecstasy was Stacy. Ketamine was Kitty. GHB, Gina. Gina.
Yes, Gina.
Yes.
Hello.
Cocaine.
All this time we've been talking about Gina and staying at her house. We were just talking in code about getting whacked out on drugs.
We're ass up at our dealers.
No.
Just kidding. I don't do that.
I always say Gina's my manager. She is! Crack it up. And cocaine was called Connie, although there was never really consensus on that one. Crystal meth equaled crystal, but that was too obvious, so it was coined Christina and then shortened to Tina. I love you both so much, and I'm craving another album from you, Alaska. I guess no music from me, poor me. No drick pics from me, but I can attest that Willam tried to put her hands down my pants atop the Westfield Tower in Sydney back in 2014. I politely said no because this boy is a bottom. Love always. Nativity. Former circuit party diva extraordinaire. I remember who I hooked up with that night. Danny Daniels and I were like having elevator action.
Put your hands down her pants and I bet you'll feel nuts.
Well, I like that he said, I tried, I didn't, and then I got a no and it stopped.
Yeah, I don't think that was like a condemnation. I think he was saying like we met and it didn't work out because we're both bottoms.
Oh, yes, I know that. And plus
Okay.
somebody else was fucking me that night.
There you go.
Nativity, thank you
were
so
hanging
much.
out with your friends Stacy, Kitty, Gina. You were wearing a Connie. And of course, Christina made an appearance at the end of the night. I know how the Australians
And Gina
get
booked me
down
the gig, so, you know. I didn't know Gina was GHB. I've never heard that. I've heard Kitty. I've heard Stacy. I've never heard Connie.
I've never heard any of these.
Oh, but you can hear Connie, if you'd like, Constantine Rassouli in Titanic, which is now going to Broadway. And
God.
the box office is opening, I think, on March 19th or something. And they're giving out the first 100 people in line get $19 tickets for a Broadway show.
Bitch.
So go check out Titanic, the musical, on Broadway. It starts this March. And buy your tickets. It's going to be a huge hit. And
It's
you can
great.
see Connie.
Love Connie.
Love.
Oh my God.
We
Can you
have a
imagine
very
Love Connie?
special we have a very special announcement. We have a Race Chaser live show in Boise coming up soon as part of Drag Fort and Pod Fort during the Tree Fort Music Fest. So come see us in Boise, okay, on Thursday, March 26th for a special live podcast at 6 p.m. Details will be posted on our Race Chaser Pod Instagram or check out Drag Fort info online. It will be a pod that you will not forget.
Thank you, Jamie Lynn. I can't wait to go to Boise.
With you. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Did she have a song? And was that it?
Brittany and Jamie Lynn did a song
Oh,
that went that way.
okay. Well, that sounds interesting. Now, we would love to see you in Boise and live pod with you. You never know what happens at our live podcast. We do puppet shows. Sometimes there's ponies. We have snake piss.
I wanna pod
had-
with you.
Pup play on the pod that one time when we weren't allowed to bring the horse, so we had to get the guy to dress up like a horse with the... Was that a pup or a pony? Pony play.
Pony plug.
Pony.
Honey, I
But
love it.
She had that plug in with that long, beautiful hair, and she didn't try to steal it like that stupid Cool Whip pony when she stole my weave. That dumb pony.
Whip snatched your hair.
How dare...
Clean
Because
off.
this pup brought his own plug, or this pony brought her own plug. So...
Pink Pony Club. Oh, wait. Pink Pony Plug. Okay. We want to hear your letters. We
That's a good
really
idea.
want to hear
Put
from
that in the
you.
file.
Do you
Pink
need
pony.
advice?
Oh, the plug fell out. We
Pink
want.
Pony.
Put it
My appendix is on the floor. I thought it was gonna be like a yo-yo. It was gonna come back up. Do you need advice on how to break up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your them friend? We can do that. Do you need?
when you break up?
Do you need to know what to do at work because Bob won't mind his business? Bob?
Huh?
It says it on
Is
the
that
outline.
just the speculative
Is
random
Bob
name?
just a name?
Yeah, these are like 7 speculative,
Oh.
inspiring questions that can be rambled off for the listener.
Oh, I thought you meant Bob, like Miss Bob.
Oh,
World
and then
famous
I put
Bob?
Vanessa last week, and I didn't know you worked with someone at the Abbey named Vanessa, and you were like, "Not you, Vanessa. You're cool." I was just putting a random name.
Well, we would love for you,
You
to
want
send
us to have an ongoing beef with sibling rivalry, don't you?
No.
You want to start an online
What's another name? Eureka.
stew.
I could never beef with those sibling rivalry girls. Ever. It couldn't happen.
Oh,
You could never drive a
love
wedge
the
between
girls.
us. Yes, I've been on their Patreon since day one. I give them money.
exactly.
Yes.
Send us anything you want.
I wonder if they do that for us. Do they support us?
I don't know.
Well, you can check. You can check who supports who on Patreon. And I think it's important if you use a service, you should also use it in the spirit that it is invented for, I feel like. And like, I don't listen to all the people that I support creator-wise on Patreon, but I'm glad I support them. Because
That's good.
I want to engender that same kind of support from others in my industry. I want to be...
Engender.
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 Email us at racechaserpodcast@gmail.com and we might just read your letter on the show. Thank you, as always, for listening to this episode of Hot Goss.
Remember, you can take a moment to rate and review our show on your podcast apps, and it helps our little algorithm.
Yes. Algorithm of the night. And shout out to all of our Mom Plus Gold subscribers who are listening to this episode ad-free behind that good pussy paywall.
And it's springtime, so the wall may have some blooming vines on it very soon. To sign up for
trellis?
Trellis on the wall. To sign up for Mom Plus and Mom Plus Gold, visit patreon.com/Mom Plus.
Follow us on Instagram at Willam, at the only Alaska 5000, at Race Chaser Pod, and at Mom Podcasts.
Please stay safe out there, everyone. And we will be back
we'll
next
be
week
back.
with another
With
scalding, scalding serving of hot goss. Oh.
Mom!
To listen to Race Chaser ad-free, sign up for Mom Plus at mompodcast.plus.
Race Chaser is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Alaska and Willam.
And produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Executive produced by Willam Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Big Dipper, and Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our theme song is by Alaska Thunderfuck 5000. We have some drag names this week, some submissions, and these come from Kate. And these are all.
She sent a few last time, and these are a few more.
These
There's
are
a few more.
These
This
are
first
Nacia's
one's-
babies.
She's very righteous. Indignatia Lopez.
And this is the Susan Lucci of the Lopez family, Nominatia Lopez. Been nominated many times. And then
This next queen just is putting it off. Procrastination Lopez.
And this next girl, she just feels stuck. She doesn't know what to do. Stagnatia Lopez.
Keep them coming, Kate.
But
I love
you know
it.
what? Stagnatia could also be wearing like buck horns or something too. Like stag.
Stag.
Yeah.
She's going stag.